Um, so with uh, this is your fifth camp. I
It
think
is,
that,
sure indeed. Yes, sir.
yeah. I,
Yes, sir.
I
Running it
I
back.
I had to do the math real quick just to double check, as like the sixth year means five camps,
Yep.
and I want to start with that means you're, I think, pretty well qualified to judge what is a good camp and what's like maybe just an okay camp, or how do you define what will be a successful training camp? And in your experience, what leads to that happening?
Yeah, so I would definitely say camp's a lot different from the years in the past. From my freshman year, having 2-day practices to now having classes during camp the whole August for the first time. From last year, going through the pseudo, starting camp and getting ramped up between 3 weeks. So camp is a lot different, but definitely the number one vital thing is coming out of camp healthy, keeping guys healthy on both sides of the ball. And that would be, getting after it, raising the intensity, flying around, competing at a high level. But at the end of the day, keeping guys healthy so we can get ready for our season.
And a follow-up on, this off season as a whole, and obviously, to your point, this off season's been very different from the previous ones, and but I know this is tough because you never want to exclude people, but from the end of last season to now, who are three guys who you think deserve shout outs for the progress they've made, either physically and or mentally, I should say?
Um, definitely starting from my room. Guys like Stephen Herron getting bigger and stronger this offseason, learning the game so much more and flying around. On a D line across the board, Ryan Johnson had a great summer, great offseason. I'm excited for him this season. And then both, I would probably say Jacob and Ricky, inside backers in that group as a whole, getting guys healthy and them flying around and making plays all day.
Thanks, Jordan.
Now go to Janie.
Hi, Jordan. Janie McCauley from AP. Nice to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Little background noise at Giants. Thanks, guys, for your patience. What's it been like with all you guys did go through last year? Sort of following up on Jacob there, to have maybe a little more normalcy as this camp begins, and you also have a quarterback competition that always probably brings out the best in guys, right? It shows that a little competition's good in the early days of a season.
100%. I'm so happy to be back to some type of normalcy, getting them back to in-person meetings, going in our team meeting room, getting guys in person, learning the installs and being in the meeting room is the biggest thing for me. And yeah, competition is huge. That QB1 position is a battle each and every day. And it's exciting seeing them go at it each and every day. Competition's high, and they know that. So seeing them compete day in and day out is things that we like to see, pushing each other.
And Jordan, Coach Shaw said the other day that everything you guys went through last year, adapting on the fly, staying in cities, practicing at UW's facility, or staying longer in Corvallis, whatever it was, made you stronger. And if there's a challenge that comes up this year, it won't be that difficult to deal with. How much did you guys grow from all that? I know it wasn't easy at times, I'm sure.
I think it was huge. I think it's a testament to our team. It shows that when we face a challenge, if we have a setback, we'll be resilient. We know what it takes to do it because we did it before. We have that maturity. Maturity is the biggest thing this camp, and I feel like having that last year, going 4-2 from that, being kicked out of our own state and going to practice on the road. We know what it's going to take. And we're ready for any challenge that comes at us this year.
Thank you.
Gabriel.
Hey, Jordan. Coach Shaw's mentioned multiple times about the depth in the linebacker room with Ricky and Jacob coming back. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, 100%. We're so happy to get those guys back healthy and flying around. Yeah, every day in and day out, they're competing at a high level. You got Jake Lynch, you got Spencer Jorgensen, you got Jason Call, and having guys that can rotate and keep guys fresh, playing and play out is going to be huge for us. So they're competing and getting ready to stop the run.
Dave, and then a final call for raised hands.
Hi, Jordan. How are you? I've got two questions. Let me just start off the first one with just you've been last couple of years had some injury issues. How are you feeling now? How are you feeling about competing for a spot? What do you see your role this year?
Yeah, I'm glad to be back healthy. It's been a long road and journey for me, but I'm feeling great. It's been started great camp so far, day 5 right now. And I'm my role is to, help be a leader on this team, whatever that may be a starter, be a, vocal guy on this team and, help us be 1-0 every week. So that's how I feel myself.
Okay. And if I can follow up with one more question, on a personal level, when you first got to Stanford, you went through some rough stuff, and I know you graduated. Now you're working on your master's. I guess first of all, did you ever think that you might not ever see that Stanford degree? And what's been your journey and how have you matured?
Yeah, so I mean, I know it was going to be a long road. I knew deep down in my mind that, I could do it. I could achieve the goals that I want and set out for myself. There was no doubt in my mind. Everybody's journey is different, but, I've matured so much through my 5 years now, 6 year here at Stanford. Having the guys before me, teaching me, learning from them step by step, knowing the classes I need to be taking, to now be getting my master's in communications feels great. Have got my political science undergraduate bachelor's degree. So, I'm excited. I'm really happy for that, but still got one more year to finish strong and finish strong.
Jamie, go ahead and close us out with Jordan.
Okay, Jordan, I couldn't really hear Jibril. Did he ask you about having Thomas Booker back, or what was that who he asked about?
He asked me about Jacob and Ricky in the inside linebacker group.
Okay, and also, I mean, just the depth that he mentioned there, and getting Thomas as well. What does that mean to have so many experienced guys?
Yeah, we're looking for a defense to be dominant, getting back to our Stanford defense where we're making tackles for loss, we're getting after the passer, we're stopping the run on first and second down, to be dominant. That's our goal this year, so having those guys back, putting in the work day in and day out during camp, that's what we're working towards right now.
And among the returners, who would you say shined in terms of leadership as you guys were on these long road trips? And who were some of the vocal guys who helped everybody kind of get through each challenging day, and who are there with you now, and you guys can all kind of lean on each other again?
Yeah, so Thomas Booker definitely being a captain last year, and bringing it into the offseason. Jonathan McGill on the defensive side of the ball. Michael Wilson on the offensive side of the ball. Branson Bragg is another one, very vocal, keeping us guys together as one unit, making sure we're a cohesive unit in everything that we do, not letting people be astray. So, yeah, those are the guys I would say that are keeping us tight and together.
Thank you.